Hello, and welcome back to Thea the Awakening. We are here. We finished the turn. So last time, what did we do? Let's reorient ourselves here. We cleared out a bunch of stuff over here, some runes, some spiders, some wolves. Attacked a rat witch, I believe, and then realized that we're getting awfully close to being full on encumbrance. All this stuff that we're carrying around is pretty heavy. Fortunately, our town has no weight limit, so we can just dump everything off there. So do I grab these spiders while I'm here? Well, first thing we're going to do, we're going to hit end turn, and then we're going to level up. Because that's what time it is.
Wonderful.
Oh,
you made
and
your
that.
first batch of prepared food. No longer are you a mere scavenger. Now you can cook. Crafted foods are more efficient than the raw stuff, so you may want to take them when you're out exploring, as they are lighter to carry. So now I have a harder task for you. Build me a building in your village. Any building will do. Good luck.
Okay, Theodore, thank you for the topaz and the clay. So it's a fairly heavy building material. It's a pain to harvest because it just weighs a lot. Topaz is just a nice gemstone to have. Oh, and 2 research points. It's alright. Oh, yeah, so these things do spawn periodically. We just got a wolf lair spawn there. Keeps us busy. Right, so this is because we were crafting the jerky. Remember, we had that quest from the tutorial demon to make 10 foods, 10 meals of some sort. So we have that now. Let's just take a look at this. Yeah, manage supplies. We're up to 15 jerky. We're doing okay. And with that clay and the topaz... right, so topaz. No, I can't actually build... okay, you can use gems in this. Sorry, I haven't unlocked swords or anything yet. Okay. So the way gemstones work, it's kind of interesting. So let's say I'm making a leather... Yeah, we'll just do this. So this is your basic leather shirt. First of all, different materials will give you different stats. So you want to experiment with stuff. So you can see the string is not as good as the spider silk. Spider silk's probably also lighter. Yeah, lighter and worth more research. This is a higher quality material than the basic string. Leather is heavier again, not much research, but going leather gives you more dexterity. This, again, the catalyst is just something you have to sacrifice. It's an extra thing that doesn't have any effect, at least not until we get a smithy. Now, for gemstones. First of all, the value of the gem is it's a higher quality material, so we're going to get higher values here. But that's not the whole story. Gemstones actually give an extra bonus that's going to be some sort of random benefit. So if I had a whole ton of leather and topaz lying around and I just wanted to crank out the shirts, I would get different bonuses on every shirt that I craft. As long as I'm using the gemstones. I think Amber, which is the lowest level gemstone, might not give any random bonus at all, but every gemstone higher than the Amber will do so. Also, that production time gets pretty ridiculous, so you can see going up there. So your basic shirt to your gemstone shirt, big difference in production points. Here, since we have more bird meat and more wood lying around, let's just up this recipe again so that we keep the guy making the jerky so that we can be efficient. Okay, so what were our level up bonuses? +2 traps on the hunter, that's pretty good. +2, and it's also on traps, which is nice to have. Tactics and health for the warriors, +2 health, okay. +1 will, +1 intelligence. Health isn't the most exciting thing, but I guess it's good to have. And then in town, yeah, we didn't get any of our craftsman type stuff or our gathering things. Perception, speech, and health. That's alright. Just random stuff. Okay, so if we go here, I do kind of want to take this out. It's not that far. We still have enough light. Like in a couple of turns, actually probably next turn, our sight radius is going to go down to 1 hex. And if you're wandering around at midnight, well, you'll see. It's pretty awful. Oh, there's something here, too. Anyway, spiders. Sickness, apparently. Apparently we're really good at that. Hopefully people don't mind that I don't play out all of these combats, but For the fights, I will play them out. And for anything that's actually going to present some kind of challenge, but... Okay, so 140 out of quartz. We'll take that. That's fine. We're getting pretty heavy. More hungry and living down here. Is this nuts? Is that what that is? Yeah. Not the best food source, it must be said. Although I'm using bird meat, so I think this might actually be... Well, it counts as a grain, so I can't even cook with it. So I guess bird meat is even better than this. See, I'm right here, but I don't want to be out for too long, and that axe was another 100 something, so yeah, we're gonna... we can take 2 turns to get here. It's a little bit closer to home. I could, instead of attacking this, I could try to gather probably just some wood. That would weigh me down more. So... this is going to be the last stop on the way home, though. So, yeah, we'll do it. Gather. Yeah, leather is 110. So we're going to grab some wood. That'll be that turn. Wood and bird meat. Okay, let's just keep moving. Yeah, so line of sight went down. It is nighttime. We're going to sneak. We're not going to do tactics against these. Again, this was pretty easy because our craftsmen are really good at things. And that's one of the disadvantages of playing a craftsman party, is that you don't actually see a lot of these monster troops outside of speech challenges where you will see them. Oh, this was a heavy haul. Okay, well this is just a really bad shield. It's so heavy and it provides nothing. We'll get wood out of it. Fish goulash, okay. Almost weighed down. Yeah, no, we have to go home. Yeah, so as far as speech goes, like if we had done the Rat Witch, if we tried to do a speech challenge instead, we would actually see their icons. It wouldn't just be speech challenge cards. Oh, what do we have here? 5 deformed bats. That would be an easy fight if they came for us. Do we need more wood? I don't know if we can even carry more wood, honestly. No, it would be 6 and they're 10 each, so yeah. We'll do it. But yeah, so the Rat Witch would have been actually a fight with the witch. And the rats would have basically no social value. They would just be shields that she could throw in front while she's trying to talk to us. It would have been pretty funny. But, okay, so we've got a bat here. I mean, they're all bats. I only get 1. Okay. Yeah, so traps is really nice. Counter offense lets me take out an attacker. It's a really, really nice skill to have. I'm just gonna do this. Get in that kill. They're playing both of those. Now they could have a tactics card here where they do a first action, so just to make sure I don't take damage, we're gonna shield up. And now it doesn't really matter what they do, so I'm going to just play the guys with the shields. I could have done a counter tactic to prevent them from doing anything, but whatever. At this point we'll just get the kill. Doesn't really matter. Sure. First action. Show off some of our skills again. That way they don't even get an attack, actually. So, yeah, that worked out. I did not take into account getting this. This might actually put me over the edge as far as weight. Yeah, we're down to 2 movement out of 5. So that's pretty significant. Okay, we're going to break camp. But we're going to go to our equipment page here. For a couple of reasons. For one, we actually just got a leather coat, which I think, or leather jerkin. Yeah, our warrior can wear that, giving him more armor, so he's up to 30 now. Comparable to our other warrior. 11 and 3. Doesn't have shielding, but it does have the dex. I suppose that's nice. Okay, so we're going to go to our inventory, and we're just going to get rid of something. What looks really bad? Probably one of these weapons, like this axe. 7 damage for a 2-handed weapon that weighs 140? I don't think so. We'll scrap that. Reduces our weight a little bit. Not as much as you'd think, because we did salvage some quartz from that, and quartz is pretty heavy. So we need to get rid of something else. Yeah, this is basically the same damage for a 1-handed axe. I did say this ribcage was pretty awful, I think, when we started out. Oh, I could probably switch that over too. So yeah, we'll break this down for materials. You can see bone and wood. So let's break that down. And no longer encumbered. Okay, we've got all our movement back. That's good. Yeah, we're just gonna go. Now the optimal thing to do would be to actually rest in the camp for a turn so that we don't burn fuel for both parties. Although, actually, I'm gonna come up here and harvest some cane next, I think. But anyway, let's go in here. Equipment. Sorry, inventory. I always do the wrong one first. So holding shift, if I don't hold shift, I have to drag it, and then I have to, do this every time. I can just hold shift and just push things over. Drop off everything. How are we doing for food? We don't have a lot. I guess you guys are sticking with the meat for a bit. One mushroom, there's not really much point in keeping that. Make sure we don't give over the gear that we have equipped. Okay. Yeah, so I got rid of half of our weight. Getting some strength upgrades would be really nice because it's going to be a problem. Right, we're going to take 2 wood just so that we have this. Manage supplies. Right. Have to do that. Okay. Oh, you can almost use one of these. 70. Do I have a lighter sword? 1-4. I can do... Oh, 3-5. Okay. This is a lighter sword, and congratulations, you now got a suit of bone armor. Yeah, you're done. One-handed for 7. I could go 3 and 5, or I could just go 7. This is lighter, and then we give you a shield as well. Right, you're holding the heavy one, but you're pretty strong. You can get the bone armor, and actually that maxes you out. Actually... Yeah, we're gonna switch. We're gonna give the better armor to the guy who's using a two-handed weapon. Okay. That's enough messing with that. I'm just gonna scrap... I could actually just probably scrap all of these weapons at this point, but we're gonna scrap this one. Bad quality sword. It's really heavy and doesn't give us a lot. Okay. So, managing supplies here. I need to get more food stuff if I want to do the meat. So, ideally, it's 5 days worth of food. I'm gonna need more than that, so we're gonna do this. So, this is actually lighter. The jerky is lighter than the meat. See, meat is 3 weight. This is 1 weight per unit. Meat's actually the heaviest food. I think most materials are 2, but meat is 3 per unit. It's not very good to carry around with you. But anyway, that should be enough for what I'm going to be doing next. Yeah, I don't think that the basket would help me for what I'm doing. Ostoja has 2 days worth of food. That should be okay. So we're going to... Yeah, they just made more jerky. And got more bird meat. Is that... Oh, will it not even tell me? Oh, there we go. This wasn't centered enough. It's like, how many movement is that? I was just doing that for a little bit of scouting. Then we're going to camp here. Yeah, so we have choices. Oh, we got that in 2 turns. That's nice. If everybody else worked together, how many points would that give them? Do I want to sit here for 10 turns? Not really. 5 turns? Not really. 6 turns. That would get me 18 cane. Well, you know what? We're not going to be going out at night anyway, so let's just grab the food. No, you actually need more wood because I didn't bring any. This was poorly thought out. Right, because how much wood have you got on you? 2 days worth. It's okay. We'll be okay. We'll be okay. So if we run out of wood, then we are only producing half. Half of our production points every turn. So I'm actually, because I messed this up, we're gonna go here. There we go. We have enough wood again. It was a little bit risky moving a guy out by himself because there's a chance every tile you step on that you'll hit a random encounter. So I'm actually just going to leave him here until we're done, and then we'll come back. Should have brought some more food too. So we got some cane. Okay, night's over. 12 cane, we have 2 days worth of food left. Oh, because we got some more meat, that's good. No, that was in the town, not in the camp. That's okay, we'll wait 2 more days. Ostoja's doing okay, right? Yeah. Okay, 18. Okay, secure camp. We're gonna go back. Durban, you can come back. Got ourselves some cane. Yeah, and now we don't have a lot of food. We're gonna... That gives us a little bit. Okay, so we'll do something like that. Keep working on the jerky. Yeah, keep working on that. So now that I have the cane, I can do this again. So you can see if we use the clay, we can get +4 gather instead of +3, but the problem is if you look at this weight value, it goes way up because clay is so much heavier. And also the research is worth slightly less. I think I value it being lighter just because this is probably going on... well, no, we can actually keep one of these in the town. Well, those people, I guess they can't wear the armor then while they're working. Do I want to use the clay for anything else? Not really. Okay, so we'll craft one of these out of clay. We'll craft another one out of... spider silk. And yeah, you can get to work on that. We can see that this one is built much faster. So yeah, simpler material to work with, but heavier. So we'll do this one first, then we'll do this, and then we'll get back to cooking. And that's just to help out with our in-town gatherings, so that we can get more resources more quickly. Now, I don't think I can actually camp here. Oh, I can, okay. Because I'm right adjacent to this. I know I can't work the tiles that are adjacent to my city, so I wouldn't be able to... There'd be no point in camping here, except I guess to heal, because you take less damage that way. Or have a lower chance of dying, or something. Camping, what do we got here? 4 malicious spiders. Oh. Some coal, some mushrooms, some string. Okay. I don't really want to go out into the snow. Sickness. Yeah, we'll poison the spiders. No problem. Oh, we got a button. +2 armor. And here, again, shadow armor. Some pretty nice armor. It's also pretty heavy. Are there any resources in the area? Might as well. We didn't bring a lot of wood with us. And let's go with our equipment. I hit the right button this time. Button goes in which slot? Trinket slot. Or I don't know what technically you call those. So I give 2 armor to somebody for 19 weight. You've got a big axe and not a lot of defense. So here. Yeah, because I think armor, it's a combination of your health and equipment. Yeah, so he was literally at his base health value. So we'll do that. Oh, and then that heavy armor. Can she wear it? 15 and 7. 17 and 7. She can. It's better. Nobody else is going to be able to wear that, though, because that's, yeah. You've got... Oh, you got a really bad weapon, actually. I mean, if I didn't give you a weapon, you could just wear the armor. I think I'd rather have you with the weapon. Okay, got some wood in there, got some wood and some meat. Do you want to explore out this way? Sure, we'll explore up this way a little bit. But again, I'm not going into the snow if I can help it, so... Oh. Got some dark wood up there. What's... Oh, there's meat on my current tile, of course. Well, we can camp, gather... Oh no. We can't get the meat. If only we could put one more helper.
Thea is not an easy place to grow up in, but alas, grow up we must. One of your children has matured into a young adult and is ready to join your village and rebuild Thea.
Okay, the child killed a mouse with its bare little hands. Looks like a promising warrior. I like the descriptions on these. The kid worked on fields for a long time. It is time to take their rightful place between proud gatherers. And the kid studied a lot. Crafting will help us build a better future. Okay, so out of these 3 options... Well, okay, so back up. When you get a new adult, when your kid grows up, you always have these 3 options. And usually, you will only have these 3 options unless you've built specific structures in your town that allow you to do certain other things. For example, like an archery range will let you get hunters, for example. The medic here, this kid dissected a frog when they were only a wee person. It seems we might have a promising medic. I don't have a medic, so I'm going to take that just for the sake of variety. Although another warrior might not be bad, so that we have somebody defending the town, but I'm going to take a medic. But this is a rare chance event, so I don't have the structure that unlocks medics, but you can see 12 options unavailable. There's a random chance that we'll get one of these things just randomly popping up, and you can get some weird stuff early on if you get that, if you get lucky with that.
Becoming an adult is an important rite of passage. The whole village celebrates this joyous occasion. The youngster places a food offering at the altars of their gods, in thanks and in hopes for a good future.
This is Radim, I guess. Yeah, we lost a child. And also we get experience for that. Yay!
A pigeon flies to your village with a note attached. It reads, "Dear residents of the lovely settlement, if you will, please visit my humble abode, placed not so far from your lovely home. It is very nice. I am a blacksmith of dwarven tradition, and I have an offering for you, kind people. Yes, there is a small map drawn in strange purple glowing ink."
Alright, it may be interesting and worth checking out. Again, one more free experience. Oh, Smithy's not far. That's good. Oh, and we leveled up. Okay. Oh, nice. Strength in the expedition. +2 animal kinship on a... what is that? Craftsman? Interesting. +1 damage, which is weird. +1 speech on a fighter. Like, these are some weird rolls. I'll take the +1 strength on both of these, though. That's really nice. And +1 gathering on the medic. Yeah, he gets to level up right away. Yeah, +2 stealth. +1 strength on the gatherer. That's nice to have on gatherers. I've got a research point. Yeah, so I'm at a point where I could start considering this. I like getting the herbalist's hut. This is what lets you choose a medic, but also just generates herbs over time, which, as we saw in the very first part, I believe, they can be used as a cooking ingredient. Also increases health regeneration, helps people in the town. Just having herbs on hand is nice because there are some disease events that you can sacrifice herbs if you have them to gain better results. And yeah, we have access to wood and straw, which is what we need for this. In fact, we could build it with spider silk if we wanted a fancy hut. There are reasons you'd want to do that. Other options, cabbage patch. It doesn't actually produce vegetables, but it does produce babies every once in a while. So this is like the Polish stork, I guess. This is Poland, right? I hope this is a Polish game, because I actually spent a couple of hours on Wikipedia and Duolingo studying Polish in between parts, and realized it was not going to help me with the name pronunciations that much. But I tried. So yeah, stuff there. Wells, random resources, line of sight of the village, smithy, better crafting bonuses. Or do we take one of these? I mean, could just take swords. It's not a bad option. Armor. Or we did have Darkwood. We did find Darkwood, so we could go with more crafting. I'll decide later. Still not sure what I want to do with that. But yeah, so one point about the Polish studying not helping so much is I learned enough to realize that this is not actually written in Polish script. This has been Romanized. Like, the V should have been a W if it was written in Polish. So I guess you just pronounce them as they kind of look in English, and you're close enough. Oh, you got 3. Well, you know what? We're just going to stick you on the spider silk, I think. And just slowly generate it over time. Having 3 gather on the medic, it would be nice to have him going out into the wilderness, but... Okay, let's actually see, what are your stats here? Armor, damage, gathering, herbalism, intelligence, medic. So we finally have somebody with a medic skill. Helps us in sickness challenges and lowers the chance of dying from wounds, which is very important. And then some speech, strength, and will. Not a lot of strength. So, yeah. 2 might be like the minimum. I don't think I've ever seen somebody with lower than 100 for weight allowance. So you get a basket. I was going to give that to someone else, but yeah, you can have the basket. Puts you up to 7. So now if I look at gathering, I think I actually want to switch you two. So you're just going to gather wood every turn, and then every 6 turns you're going to get the spider silk. Yeah, that's better. I know it doesn't really matter. I'm wasting 10 points, but it's not going to make a difference when I switch them out anyway. I mean, if I really wanted to, I suppose I could do this for a turn. So I will. I just have to remember to switch them at the end. Craft. Yeah, there's a bunch of stuff I want to build. There's dark wood. I've got some baskets now. I am playing a craftsman focus, so craftsman or gathering focus I tend to build more, whereas warrior focus I think that the time spent gathering resources is wasted. You should just be clearing stuff as much as possible. So I think we're gonna unlock the Darkwood with our eye towards eventually getting a camp here. It gives us a fuel source. Well, technically this is also a fuel source. We got that. We got another food source that we can bring back for cooking some more interesting things. So eventually we're going to want to camp here and gather darkwood and seaweed, probably. So yeah, I might look to doing that in the future. Also, I should go to crafting and make sure, yeah, you are doing this basket. Okay. Right, everything just ended. But we're not going to gather that right now. Sure, I'll take the darkwood. Rabbits? Is that leather or is that meat? Meat, okay. Oh, we got some fur leather over here. Oh, we got a crypt of some sort, a graveyard. So yeah, I've just been exploring. I don't really want to go much further. Okay, if I go here... Oh, we got some quartz up there too if we wanted to build. That's not bad. Yeah, so seaweed's 130. It takes a while. I guess we'll just grab more wood, because we don't really want to stay here. Ah, and then this will tell me, yeah, closest source of dark wood is here. So we're going to come down and, I guess, clear out this. Or maybe these. Yeah, we'll come around this way, clear out those, and then it'll probably be nighttime and we'll have to make our way back. And I think that's looking like a fairly good spot to end for today. So our biggest event on today's session was the medic, getting a new member in the town. Probably it would make sense to send the medic on the expedition, but I don't know. We can check out the smithy for that little quest in the near future as well. I'm not in any hurry on that. Actually, I'm going to play one more turn because I need to swap some stuff around here before I forget. So I'll just do that. Right, you're good. You're good. And that extra 30 points is going to get us one turn earlier on this, I believe. Because at 60... we got up to 300. So at 90 we'd get up to 330. Okay. That's good. Hopefully when this next basket's done, you'll be +3, and then you'll be just 90 on spider silk all the time. And then, yeah, get some dark wood, some spider silk, and we can start building some stuff out of that. That'll be good. Yeah, so that's going to be it for this time, and I will see you in the next part.